The valley. The valley kept its own memories. Two families lived in its bowl, the Browns on the north slope, the Smiths where the creek bent. They shared harvests, church pews, and the kind of friendship that outlasts blood. Thomas Brown and Elias Smith were born the same summer, learned to walk holding each other up, learned to fish by falling in the same hole. Every Christmas they gathered. One year the party was at the Smiths. Snow muffled the world, lanterns glowed like low stars. Inside, pine boughs and cinnamon, a fiddler sawing carols, children chasing between chair legs. Clara Brown lingered to help with dishes. "Go ahead," she told Thomas. "Moon's bright." Elias walked with him. 4 figures left the warm house. 2 men, 2 boys, Jamie Brown, 10. Sam Smith, 8. Breath pluming white. The path was familiar as heartbeats. Through hemlock, across the frozen brook, into the clearing. Snow lay untouched, the big maple at the far edge black against the moon. Halfway across, the feeling came, eyes on their backs, a rustle, soft as breath. "Wind," Thomas said. "Fox," Elias answered. They kept walking. Then the growl, low, rolling, close. Paws hammered snow. The wolf burst from the tree line, huge, silver gray, eyes yellow fire. Thomas seized Jamie. Elias grabbed Sam. They ran, 30 yards to the tree, 20. The wolf closed like a storm. Thomas flung Jamie up. The boy caught a branch, scrambled. Elias boosted Sam. Thomas turned to climb, and the wolf hit. Jaws clamped his calf. Thomas roared. The beast shook him, dragged. Elias kicked its flank. The wolf only dug in. Thomas locked an arm around the branch, held, then the bootlace snapped. He slid backward, fingers raking bark, until one hand opened. He fell. The boys watched from the crotch of the tree. Saw their father dragged to the clearing's center, snow staining dark. Heard the scream peak, then gutter. Heard the unfinished sentence, "Stay, wheeze, there until—" Silence after that, except the soft sounds of feeding. They stayed until dawn. Frost stiffened their lashes. When the first bird called, they climbed down. The clearing held only a red-brown smear leading into brush. No body, no boot. They ran home. Clara was on the porch, face ash. She knew before they spoke. The funeral buried an empty coffin. Life patched itself. Clara sold the farm, moved to town. The boys grew watchful, quiet. They married, had children, kept Christmas with the Smiths. The clearing stayed wild. No one grazed there. The maple belonged to the story. 50 years passed. Christmas 1923. Snow to the windowsills. Party at the Smiths again. Gramophone, grandchildren, mince pies. Jamie Brown, gray now, told his daughter Annie about trout never caught. Sam Smith teased his son Henry about a missing tooth. Clara, stooped but sharp, supervised cleanup. "Take the children," she told the men. "Path's packed." 4 figures set out. Jamie, Sam, Annie, Henry racing ahead, scarves flying. Halfway, the prickle returned. Jamie slowed. Sam's breath hitched. "Wind?" Sam asked, voice cracking. Jamie shook his head. They stepped into the clearing. Moonlight poured down. The maple stood thicker, lightning-scarred, but the same. Memory slammed them. Bootlace snapping, wet cough, unfinished sentence. Run. They ran. Scooped the children. The wolf burst from the tree line, bigger, eyes burning. Snow exploded beneath it. Jamie flung Annie up. She climbed. Sam boosted Henry. Jamie turned, and the wolf hit Sam, jaws on his thigh. Sam bellowed. Jamie grabbed his arms, braced against the trunk. They held a heartbeat, then fabric tore. Sam slid backward, dragged into moonlight. The children watched. Same thrash, same dark snow, same wet sounds. Sam's voice once, "Stay, Cough. There. The wolf pulled him into shadow, silence. They stayed until dawn, climbed down, the smear wider, leading the same way. They ran to the house. Clara on the porch again, older, shawl-wrapped. She saw the children alone and knew. Jamie searched days, rifles, dogs, found Sam's hat, a glove, coat lining on a thorn. Nothing more. The wolf vanished. But some nights, full moon, deep snow, the ridge hears it. Soft chuff, pad of paws, low growl. The clearing waits. The tree still stands. Bark scarred by desperate fingers. Stain at the base no snow covers. And on the wind, a voice forever trying to finish. Stay there until... Mr. Hargrove grabbed Petey's ankle. Just like I'm pulling yours! Laughter exploded. Cocoa spilled. We laughed until sides hurt, because that's what you do when the dark gets too close. But later, in sleeping bags, the valley held its breath. I heard the chuff. Another, closer. The tree is there. I checked. Scars real. Stain too. Rangers say iron in the soil. Some stories don't end. They wait. And the clearing is always hungry.